Hi everyone, it's Ann here from Annmakes. Thank you very much for stopping by and welcome to my studio. For anyone who is new here and you would like to always know what I'm up to in the arts and craft world, then you may want to subscribe, and you can do so by clicking on the subscribe button below in the description there, or on the Annmakes in the corner of the screen or the other corner. Today I am bringing you a Dollar Tree haul, and I'm kind of very excited to share something that I found this morning at Dollar Tree, and I just thought I had to get on here and share it with you, despite the fact that I have way too much stuff to do. Yeah, but I had to take my son to an appointment, and since while he was at his appointment, I dashed off to Dollar Tree just to see if they had some of the fairy garden items and some other things that my boys needed. But no, they didn't have anything different from my last haul that I showed you, and this half the stuff was already gone of what I saw last time. No, they don't have the little chairs and the arbor and the slide that I've been looking for, but you know, you win some, you lose some. But as the regulars know, I am always keeping my eyes open for anything that I can use in my crafting and my designing work and just, you know, general fun stuff. And I even take regular household items and look at them and say, oh, I could use this in a crafty way. So today was no different. I went down where they had the makeup aisle, and again I scored tons of makeup for my crafting. Wait till you see what's new at Dollar Tree. I found some pigment, pure pigment, and that is how it is described as on display at Dollar Tree. It comes in a box about yay big, which is about 2 feet, and it's filled with these like little bottles of goodness. I'm just gonna tilt the camera over so I can show you what the little bottles look like. This is what those little bottles look like. They'll be like this in the box, so they're a little bit hard to see because the box is black and the tops of these are black, and you can't really see the color because you see the lids first. So did you get that? The box itself is a black box. The lids are black, and they're all like this. So it's kind of hard to see the colors, but there's like a row. Each row is a row of colors, but by the time you get there, maybe somebody else will have been through it and made a mess of it. But what I counted was 2, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I counted eight different colors. Some of them are quite similar to one another, but they are 8 different. So this is what I found. I found this whitish, shimmery. They're all very shimmery. They're very pigmented. They're great little powders. There's 2 grams in here. Okay. And so there's the white here. There's this, I'm gonna say like rosy mauve color. Then there is a silver or gray, and then like a charcoal. They're different. They may look the same here on camera, but they are different. And then the others, I got this. And this is really hard for me to tell because of the wrapping and the light. If it's a dark, yeah, I think it's like a dark purple. And the thing is, there's no color. I don't see a color label on any of these little jars, so you have to really look carefully. This one looks like a very dark purple, almost brown maybe. There's this lovely blue. And then these two are different. They may look the same if you look too quickly, but I swear that this one is more gold and this one is more of a coppery brownish color. So, and like I said, there's 2 grams in here. And if you're wondering if these are worth it compared to the LA Colors, I just want to tell you that the LA Colors, although the bottle is much bigger, it actually only has 2.8 grams. So technically you get a little bit more in here because you get 3 grams. And this is and the brand for this one is the Billy. So that's, you know, the brand of makeup you see at Dollar Tree. Now I'm just going to remove the label of one of them. Not the label, the seal, this plastic sealing thing that they have all over around the bottle. So they're tightly sealed for sure. Gosh, there's static on these things. And I'm double checking. I truly do not see a color name for these. And this is what the bottle looks like when you open it. So it's easier to control the amount that comes out of the little bottle. You can see the shiny there. It is shiny. Really cool. So yeah, it's just pure pigment. Little seal thing. So there's a smaller opening so you can just take out a little bit of powder at a time to use for whatever you want. Of course, this is pigment, so the intention behind selling this is to be used as makeup, you know, mostly eyeshadow, I guess, makeup. So, but you know me, I hardly ever wear eyeshadow, but I like to reuse makeup. I like to use makeup in my crafting, and so that was my intention in buying these. And I know I already bought the LA Colors brand. I restocked on some colors last week, and the LA Colors actually, although the pot is bigger than the little Billy one, there's actually 2.8 grams in the LA Colors versus the 2 full grams in the Billy. So, and there's no brush in this one, so you're just getting the pigment. The brush is not there to take some of that pigment away. So if you're needing to apply makeup, then the one with a brush, I guess, is the best one. With this one, you need your own brush. So I have commented before, I like using these pigments just like the pure pigments I would buy in the arts and crafts store for much higher price, to mix with pastes and gels and all the mediums that we can use in our art making, our mixed media making, craft making, scrapbooking page, you name it. You can also use this with embossing ink. You can use with, you know, you stamp an image with embossing ink and you sprinkle this on it, or if you use a glue type of ink pad, use this. It'll be really, really shiny. You know, you sprinkle this on afterwards, it'll be very shiny and be very, very nice. And it's just a nice way to add shine and bling to your paper crafting and your art making for very, very cheap. And especially if you are limited in your budget, or you are very new to all this crafting and mixed media and you just want to try it all, this is an inexpensive way for you to try it. And then if you decide, well, I really like this stuff, I'm ready to invest in the real stuff, I want all the colors available, then, you know, you'll be ready for that. So the next thing I picked up, they had some new felt at my Dollar Tree, and they had this lovely shade of pink and this fuchsia. So there are 2 sheets right? They're 2 sheets for $1.25, so I got 4 of each of these. And if you're interested, they are in multi-craft import. So that is who supplies these to Dollar Tree. I got another roll of this white duct tape, again, not to actually hold stuff together, but I've been using it as labeling of those big totes that I use in my basement and garage for storing out of season things. I've been making labels out of these. These really stick to the totes. They stick much better than the big Jot labels I had bought at Dollar Tree. Those just fall right off my plastic bins. They don't stay. They don't stick. So I've been using this and a Sharpie to make the labels, and I'm pretty happy with that. Last week when I went to Dollar Tree, I looked for these little pink organza bags. They didn't have them, but this week they had some. So I bought 6 packages of the pink, and so that gives me 48 bags. It will enable me to make 48 little gift bags for next week. And these are by Greenbrier. Yeah. So yeah, these is Oh Baby. So these are sold with the intention of being used for like baby showers. But I actually use them because pink is my color, as a way to give some candy and maple syrup to my clients with my new business card. In the children's craft aisle, they have the canvases. This is a 2-pack of these small canvases. I went to get a pack of this again because I've been working on some pieces for the Art of the Heart Heart of the Art for next week, and I just decided I didn't like what I was doing and I wanted to restart it, so I just picked up a couple more panels to do that. But while I was there picking this up, the 2 little canvases that measure, they are 4 inches square. They have these ones that are 4 inches, and they're the flat ones, but they're magnetic. I just thought, wow, this is so cool. So I thought these are great for making little pieces of artwork. You know, think of your kids, especially small artwork pieces, and you can stick these on the refrigerator. So I thought I might give these a try instead for my art. I picked up some Valentine's fudge hearts. This is just to have for next week to give to clients and colleagues, and I chose this particularly because it's a heart and it's pink, so that'll go with the theme, art from the heart. And in the plants, these are 2 succulents I did not see last week, and so I got them this week. Love this shade of purple on this one, and these come in the little pots. Got that. And oh, I forgot to show you that also when I was in the health and beauty aisle. This is new, the lip smackers. They come in a 4-pack. They're so new they didn't even have the code for them. So at the cash, which is so funny. So you get 4 of these lip smackers. This is the Cupcake Craze Lip Collection. Okay, and I don't know what the flavors are, but this one is the Delectable Donuts Lip Collection. So, wow, I thought that's a really good deal. You got 4 of these. So, Dollar Tree, yeah, nice. While I was in the craft aisle, and it's also where they have the office supplies at my store, I got a package of these. There's 2 in here, so it's a good deal, of the dual sharpener and eraser combo. I've purchased these before. I use them in my little travel kits. I really like using these. I found the sharpener, you know, fine for when I need to sharpen something when I'm traveling. I've been okay with, you know, this. No, it's not the best sharpener, but it does for sharpening my other pencils that I use, you know. And I like the size of the eraser, and I like that I can sharpen, basically this twists. I can sharpen a pencil, and the shavings fall in here, and then just shut this back, and I have a little eraser. So this is great for me to have in my bag, in my purse, or when I'm attending classes, taking notes. It's just very compact, practical, and I just bought a couple more so I'd have them for my trip. And while I was there, I really wanted some more pink clicky pens, but they didn't have any of the pink ones that are pink on the outside. I didn't want them to write in pink ink, but so I like using these pens a lot. So I'm just gonna toss this whole package into my suitcase for my trip, because last year I was always looking for pens. So this year I'll be prepared. I'll have my own pens. And yeah, so I got that. The other thing I picked up for my trip were the zippered seal bags, the gallon size, I believe. That's what, I'm not sure what these are. Gallon size, and I guess the sandwich size ones. I got some of these, and they're the thicker plastic ones. These I use to bring back stuff that I will be getting on my trip, especially anything that has liquids or anything with small parts that I want to keep together. I use the bags to protect my belongings from glues and inks and paints that I might be bringing back. I got a tub of the disinfecting wipes. These I bring when I travel, and when I come back home, if I need to make room in my suitcase, I leave it behind. I don't care. But actually I can just take, if there's a lot of wipes left in here, I can just put the rest of the wipes in a plastic bag and bring those back home, but the container can stay behind. I picked this up for my husband. They have these in the snack. These are brand new. They have these Real Earth Bounty Greek yogurt covered cranberries. These sound so good, but I have an intolerance to lactose, so I'll be staying away from these, but I would gobble up this whole bag for sure. Otherwise, I could also just use a pill. And they had the ginger covered in dark chocolate. I'm not a big fan of actual pieces of ginger. I don't mind ginger in my food, a little bit of ginger in my food, or I love ginger ale and all that, but actual ginger is not my favorite, but I know my husband loves it, so I just thought these seem like relatively healthier options for snacking. And then these are just my favorite snack, and they're not healthy, I know, but I don't care. I love these Twizzlers. Here's something that's so silly. I bought a bottle of water just for the bottle because, look, it's a pure Nestle Pure Life water. It's just a bottle of water. But look, it's a pink cat. It says meow meow. And they have other bottles with other types of animals, and I don't really remember what they were because I was focused on getting the kitty one. So I got this just for the bottle. Because it says meow meow. It's a pink cat. I'm silly. I got my yearly traveling mascara, LA Colors. This is an awesome little mascara to bring when I travel. I swear by it. It works great. And another travel item, because I will be going to a warm climate and there will be a lot to be running around and doing and stuff, I got myself a nice little fan to cool myself off that I can just stick in my bag, take with me. So yeah, I will have a little fan in case I get hot. And I know I will. I know I'll have a moment where I'll get really hot, and then just, yeah, it's just, there's a lot to do at these shows, and I always have a lot of stuff to carry around, and there's a lot of people. So, yeah, sometimes you just, you need a little air. They had some more of the artist pencils. I'm pretty sure I've hauled these in the past. I do like these charcoal pencils. You get 6 of them in here. What a great deal for charcoal pencils if you are into art making. You really cannot go wrong with these. I've been happy with using these in artwork, and my goodness, so affordable for a charcoal pencil. I got another pack of the watercolor pencils, 6 of them, and a pack of the graphite pencils, 6 of these, and the metallic ones. I've used these before, and the graphite and the charcoal are pretty good. I can't remember what I thought of the watercolor and the metallic pencils, but for $1, we're $1.25 in Canada. I really cannot go wrong. And yeah, the metallic I don't find is that metallic actually. I'd have to try it on black paper, but yeah. So I got these. Like there's some travel items in there, like some antiperspirant, and this is new, Vaseline Intensive Care cream in this size bottle. The other crafty items I picked up were the doilies, little heart-shaped doilies. They have them in white and they have them in pink and red. So this is what I got. They also have the big ones. And I picked up, they had some new coloring books. I don't know if they're really new, but maybe they were just in the back room and they just took them out. They have these creative adult coloring books, intricate designs. They're really thin and flimsy, but there were a few images inside that I thought had a lot of detail and might be fun to use in art making or putting in a journal maybe. I just like that they have a lot of details and might be fun to color. And I got some of the little glass vials, some extra of these little mini glass containers while they had them. That's it for my haul this week from Dollar Tree. If I have the time to go out again, I really need to go out again, find some other things that I couldn't find today. I hope to have the time to make a video before I leave, and that is that. And I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and please leave a comment. And until next time, stay crafty, everyone. Bye.